Okay, hello everyone. I know I'm a couple days behind regarding this news, but I am so glad that this news is out there for everybody. And I actually told a couple of my family members first about this before I decided, hey, might as well just do a YouTube video about this news. So, the news that we've all been waiting for since last summer is that the F line is going to go back to its original route beginning a week from this Monday. So that will be Monday, April 1st, which will be the day following Easter, past March 31st. However, this is going to entail that the last day of the 21st Street shuttle, the last day of that shuttle will conclude a week from today on March 29th. So let's read this news. It's also going to entail that Queens Boulevard line service on the M will also be returning. And I'm just going to show you all the maps to do a comparison of what to expect. So I want to make sure you guys can read this if you're on a phone or a tablet. I know how difficult the tiny print can be, you know. Alright, here we go. Now you all can see it. So let's make sure we get this news correct here again. F and M trains to resume making all of its regular stops beginning at 5 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Monday, April 1st, 2024. New track improves reliability and extends life of the infrastructure, and etc., etc. So this was announced back on Tuesday, March 19th. And this news actually first broke from the Roosevelt Island Commission. They were the ones to officially break the news a couple days ago. So I want to thank them for letting everybody know about this. So the MTA announced that critical track replacement work along the F line between 4750th Street Rockefeller Center in Manhattan and 36th Street in Queens will be completed by the end of this month, meaning March. F and M lines will resume making regular stops in Manhattan and Queens beginning at 5 a.m. on Monday, April 1st, 2024. The project improves reliability, mitigates leaks, preventing future corrosion and deterioration, and will extend the life of the existing infrastructure. Crews removed existing tracks and constructed new concrete road bed and track. They installed 25,643 feet of new third rail with protection board. Sorry about that airplane flying by. Got distracted there. Brackets and insulators, removed and replaced cables, installed new signals, repaired spalled concrete in cracks, and sealed active leaks. The shuttle that had been running between Lexington Avenue and 63rd Street and 21st Street Queensbridge will be suspended beginning at 5 a.m. on Saturday, March 30th. So like I said, the last day of the 20-minute shuttle, the last full day of service will be on Friday, March 29th. So again, a week from today. So that will be the final stage of this project that began last summer. Okay, so we don't need to get involved in that. Okay. So here's something interesting here. So it says, while F trains were skipping 57th Street during this work, New York City Transit completed a renovation project at the station. Workers converted all light fixtures to LED bulbs and installed new fixtures to brighten the entire station. Workers also scrapped, primed, and repainted station surfaces, removed outdated signage, repaired and replaced wall tiles where needed, and inspected all stairwell treads and made repairs while necessary. F-Train customers that will be returning to this new station will be met with a cleaner and brighter station. So look at that. This will also officially mean that M-Trains will resume its normal overnight weekend service beginning at 10 p.m. on Friday, March 29th. Okay. making sure that we're good. All right. That's the main thing I wanted to make sure regarding that. Okay, just wanted to get that done. So M trains will be back on the Queens Boulevard line beginning 10 p.m. on Friday, March 29th. Okay, so let's get into the subway maps since there's going to be a lot of confusion, and I get some of you might be looking at me wondering, well, what does this mean specifically? Well, I have a map February 2024 and a map of February 2023. So I'm going to explain everything as we go along here, okay? So you see on the right, no, I'll actually zoom in so that you all can get a real clear idea. All right, that's what we're going to do here. Okay, there we go. So you see that there was only service on the R line, on the Queens Boulevard line, okay? There was only service on the R from Forest Hills and etc. So it was just chaotic when they had to make EF trains run local to supplement everything around moving work trains. Alright? So basically that meant that they had to also provide service to local stations. And I have been on one train where that has happened to me in recent times. So believe me, I've had to deal with a local EF on the off-peak. Alright, so there's the shuttle. And there it was right there. So every 20 minutes. Alright? So that's the main thing I'm trying to tell you guys right here, okay? So the situation here, alright? This is the situation that I'm trying to explain to you guys is that look what we got here. Okay? So you're looking at no more F trains running to... Yes, we'll make sure. No more F trains running to Queens Plaza. No more F trains running to Court Square, Lexington Avenue 63rd. Oh, my bad. Lexington Avenue 53rd. 5th Avenue 53rd. So, therefore, beginning the week of April 1st, we're going to go back to the original route of the M train. So, let me show you guys right here. So, finally going to go back to the way things finally were. So, meaning beginning a week from this Monday, the M is going to be returning back to the Queens Boulevard line. Alright, so, got 71st Avenue and 67th Avenue and 63rd Drive Rego Park, Woodhaven Boulevard, Grand Avenue Newton, Elmhurst Avenue, 65th Street, Northern Boulevard, 46th Street, Steinway Street, 36th Street, and then going to Queens Plaza, Court Square, and then running along 53rd Street, where the train will be turning to its usual route on 6th Avenue and etc. Now, as far as the F, and again, I'm only refreshing you guys because, you know, there's going to be a lot of confusing changes beginning on April 1st. And I get it. You know, a lot of us are going to be coming out of Easter. It's a holiday on Sunday. And, you know, I want the Monday morning commute on that Monday to go simple. All right? So, F-line, you're going to go all the way back to Queensbridge, 21st Street, Queensbridge. For those on Roosevelt Island, I'm happy to report that your frequent subway service is coming back. So, that is excellent news. And as far as everybody else that makes the transfer back to the Q line, I am 100% certainly happy about this news because I have not been able to go to Carl Schultz Park since this chaotic change begun. Alright, because in order for me to get to Carl Schultz Park, I would have had to walk from Lexington Avenue, the old way, which is very inconvenient to get over to York Avenue. So now I have a way to get back to Carl Schultz Park, which is excellent. Just as an example. And for those who also want to have that convenient transfer to the Q train, where you can take the Q line to Times Square, I can happily report the good news that for those people coming from Queens, it's a much simpler transfer. Trust me. It is a lot simpler. Okay? So definitely makes things 100% a lot easier. No question. Yep, so there is 57th Street, which I'm also happy about because if I want to go to Central Park, this would be the station I'd want to get off at. So that definitely means direct service back to Central Park for those coming from Queens, which definitely I am happy about. No question. So there you have it. I'm just so glad that this nightmare for us in Queens is finally going to end. Alright, it's finally over. Done. Finished. This long nightmare is... I just can't believe that we've been without our regular F trains and we've been without our M trains on the Queens Boulevard line for who knows how long. I think it's been since summer last year. Finally. So happy that I can tell you guys this excellent news because it's been a long journey since this project begun. So if I'm correct, that's right. The outage begun on August 28th. So I have the exact date. And I actually remembered I was in Delmarva when they did this service change. And I will definitely say the memories that I will specifically remember by heart. I think if I'm correct, maybe I was right, maybe I was wrong, but I think I went from Cassianos one time down to 34th Street. So there was one convenience of the F train that I remembered. Now, if it was the old way of doing things, it would have not mattered. I would have taken the M train back down to 34th and 6th, but that's one of the memories that I can specifically remember during this change. Definitely no question on that front. And I will say that during the early changes, when this project did occur, I do remember my engineer, conductor, I'll just say subway conductor, that's a fair term to use. Every time going from Jackson Heights to Queens Plaza, reminding everybody that the F train was not going to Queensbridge. So, likely next week for the Macy's Flower Show, if my schedule allows it. This is going to be the last time I see this interesting F train route. Am I sad to see it go? No. I'm just going to say it now. For us people that have ridden the F train, even though my subway history goes back to 2009 when I began riding the E, and I didn't go on the F train till, I guess, the later part of 2015. Alright, I've been on the F since 2015. Alright, and Seeing this come back is, again, a welcome sigh of relief if I want to transfer at Lexington Avenue and 63rd Street to take the Q train to Times Square. Because I know the Times Square station very well, and especially because at Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street, the station layout is so simple. When you want to transfer to the Q train, if you want to go to Upper East Side and the 2nd Avenue line, a lot easier. I had to take a pause there for a sec because the NYPD siren just distracted me there. So yeah, guys, there you have it. Save April 1st. If you're going to be in New York for Easter, you might as well save this information because certainly going to be useful. And that's it. We're going to wrap it up, guys. So thank you all for watching. And, maybe we should not take this F train 53rd Street extension for granted as much. But if we all can, let's try to make the most out of it for one more week. And then it's back to the status quo for the spring. Alright? So there you have it. Thank you for watching.